What's going on, everybody? We are live. We are live. Can everyone hear me? Hmm. Let's do this audio. Nice. Nice. Mersa, Demon, the one. Oh man, look at you. Miguel Munoz. You guys are all in the chat tonight. Nice. Area 51. Nice, man. Good to see you guys. Catfishing Chris. That's hilarious, bro. Oh, Frank Cohen. What's up, man? Demon. Let me see. Who was in here early? Was anybody in here early? Tools and targets. What's up, man? Lil Mac. All right. The Doc Pritch said, "What's up, H Town?" Nice, nice. Well, we're not doing a call in tonight, guys. I got something a little bit different planned. Trying something new, man. I'm always trying to kind of evolve and if you guys are going to spend your time to watch me and to come in and log in and see all this, I should probably spend a little bit more time trying to church it up a little bit. Charlie, what's up, man? Joni loves Chachi. Yes, Anthony. Benji says, "What's up, Smash?" Nice. Who got ammo this week? Anybody get ammo today? I was swamped with work, so I didn't have time to upload a video, but I scored quite a bit of ammo today. No, I got about 4 boxes of 9, a couple bulk packs of 22. So today was all right. Hmm. Who got what? Anybody get me 380? I heard that's a hot commodity right now. Jose Jimenez says he got 2 boxes only because he purchased a firearm. That's an expensive way. That's an expensive way to get ammo. Damio said 9 millimeter. Mersa 357 mag. That's awesome. Anthony Castro 2 boxes. Mario got 6.5 Creedmoor. Man, that's rare. I haven't seen 6.5 in a long time. Nice, nice. If you guys could all hit the thumbs up real quick, just to make sure everyone is liking it. Benji got 380 Hollow Point on Long Island. No kidding. Adrian got 3 boxes of 6.5 in the mail. Adrian, where did you buy that from in the mail? And how much did you pay? I'm dying to know. Nice. Well, hey man, I got something a little special planned tonight. You guys might have known him. I gave him a shout out like a week ago. He's got a great channel, and the guy just does quality stuff. And I just wanted to pick his brain a little bit and see if we could, learn a little bit more about him and his motivation and what he's doing as far as the ammo game. So I want to welcome. I'm going to try this. Now this is all new. Okay, this is new. So all this whole format, this is all new to me. So we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. So I'm gonna add him to the stream and see if we can hear him. Tools and targets.
What's going on, man?
What's up, buddy? Hey, can you guys all hear tools and targets? Let me know in the chat, please. Otherwise, we'll just be talking to ourselves and you're gonna think we're nuts. More nuts.
Can you guys hear me? What's up? What's up, fellas?
Let's see. Let's see. Is there a delay? Come on, man. What's going on?
Yeah, here's what, dude. You know what I need to figure out here is I need to figure out how to mute you in StreamYard, and so I can just hear you on YouTube. But I can't figure out how to mute you on my StreamYard screen. Do you know how to do that?
I'm not that fancy, man. I would just mute the YouTube.
Well, here's the problem with the YouTube though. I can do that. I'm gonna do that, but the only problem with the when I mute the YouTube, I've got is a big delay on it. So like I'm hearing you in real time on the StreamYard, but I'm seeing you say it on YouTube later, which I can work with. You know, ain't no big deal.
Oh, awesome, man. Awesome. Well, guys, I hope you guys are all subscribed to Tools and Targets because he has a great channel. And yeah, Sam says he is. Nice. Tools, do any of these guys look familiar to you?
Oh yeah, I definitely see some familiar names. I appreciate you guys, definitely, man. I appreciate you having me on tonight too, definitely, man. Big
Eric,
thanks for that.
Eric Carter said, "What up, fellas?" Nice.
How
Nice.
you doing, Eric? I definitely recognize Eric. He definitely checks me out on my videos.
Yeah, I mean, like you were saying the other day, Tools, I wish we could show a bunch of guns and stuff on the live stream, but I know
I
it'll get
know,
yanked.
man. You know me. I'm a gun nut, man. I'd have them hanging around my neck as medallions, dude, if I could.
I'd be chucking grenades across the house, man. But I tell
Yeah,
you, I
yeah.
watched your polymer 80 when you made that Glock. I watched that whole 50, 57 episode special you did on it, and
uh, that
and
was a feature length film, man.
so you spent about $700 making that Glock.
Probably about, yeah, 750 by the time you add the sight onto it. Now you can come out a little cheaper, but I went a little Gucci with that one. Had to get a little fancy, you know what I mean?
Well, so my thing is, how much is the Glock compared to how much is just to make it? It's about the
It
same, right?
it's more to make it, and that's another. I won't get into big blah 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 yet, but that's one thing that really kills me about these politicians and these ghost guns. They make it out where any Joe Blow can take $50 and go down there and make him a gun, and that's not the case. You can get a Glock cheaper off the shelf than you can make these things.
I know it. I know it, man. And so I was all into it until they started talking about the price on your video. I'm like, not
Right.
so much.
But I'll tell you, man, it's the satisfaction and just knowing that you made that gun yourself, man. And it's, I mean, the
Right.
satisfaction is through the roof as far as value.
Nice, nice. Oh, Bob Goodwin. Hey, man, if you ever come to Texas, this Bob Goodwin's a good dude. I tell you what, Tools, through this channel and through everything I've been doing lately, I've met some of the coolest people in person. Today, I met, 4 or 5 more people at Academy. And God, I just meet some really cool people. So, how's your personal network up
Dude,
there? Are you
the gun
networking?
all the time, man. Yeah, the gun community. That's one thing about the gun community. Whether you're in a gun store buying ammo or you just browsing, there's not an unfriendly gun person out there. There's just not, man.
Right,
It's such a friendly, just helpful community that it's one of the best, man. It's really one of the best.
right. I tell you. So when I was a Democrat, well, back when I was in California, I went to my very first gun range called Angeles Forest, and there was a 50 cal club meeting, and I had never touched a gun in my whole life. I went there with a friend, and everybody I met was like, "Hey man, you want to shoot it? Hey man, you want to shoot it? Hey man, you want to shoot it?" And I shot probably 6 or 7 50 cals my very first day shooting guns, and from then I couldn't stop smiling for about 2 weeks. I got hooked, absolutely hooked.
Dude, I know, man. Yeah.
That's
It's awesome,
bananas.
yeah. Once it's anybody, and even you get non-gun people. Like, I've got my little private range on my property up there. You put anybody behind a trigger, man, and they're grinning from ear to ear. If they've never even shot a gun, man, they are. I mean, they're over the moon, dude. It's so fun. People, until you do it, you don't know what you're missing out on.
Yeah. So Area 51 says, "How much was the Glock Jig?"
The Glock Jig, actually, Area 51, those polymer 80 ones, they come with the jig. I probably can't even show that. I don't
I
want to
don't
get
think
your
you.
stream
Yeah.
cut off. Yeah. The polymer 80 comes with the jig. And like Smash said, that's something I got to work on, guys, is getting my videos kind of condensed down. I get on a tangent, man. But if you look at little bits and pieces of that, I got some timestamps, but you're talking about minimal tools, man. I mean, you're talking about a pair of end nippers and a Dremel and a chisel. I mean, honestly, that's all there is to it. But it comes with the kits come with the jig. They come with your bits. They basically come with everything except a couple of little hand tools. And the
Nice.
kit is you're looking at $150, not on sale. So you can catch it on sale even less than that.
It's
Your
not
money
bad.
your money comes into the slide and the barrel, depending on how fancy you want to get.
Yeah, because yours had cutouts, right? You churched it
Right.
up quite a bit.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
that's the Fury Precision. That's an excellent company, though. I can't recommend them enough. They're a little pricey, but man, it was jamming
Yeah, you get what you pay for sure. That stuff.
for
Country
sure.
Boy joined the chat, said, "What's up, Smash?" Hey, Country Boy, if you're not a subscriber of Tools and Targets, hop on over to his page and add him. Freckles, Smashy, yeah, Freckles. David Ramirez says, "Anza's shooting range is my go-to out here." Hey, so I heard Anza's shooting range got closed down. Is it still open? David, if you could comment on that, I'd appreciate it. Blind Fury says, "I'm here. What did I miss?" You missed everything. I just gave out the winning lotto numbers, man. You missed it all.
Missed the whole case of 5.56, man.
I know we gave away like 5,000 rounds. You missed it. Donald Foster says,
Uh,
"What's up?" Robert Smith, Dymo, Felicia, man. I know she's on your page too, man. Felicia is awesome. She comments. She has some funny comments. She cracks me up. 2A Defender, what's up, Smash? David Ramirez says 129 Glock kit at Brownells. That's not bad.
yeah, there you go. That's the deal. That's what I say. You can get some deals, man. And Brownells actually has they actually have an exclusive. They have a special texture made just for them that's really nice and aggressive on theirs too.
Nice. So, while I got you on the channel, man, I want to just say thank you for coming on. And what got you into guns in general? Like, what got you shooting guns? Were you?
Oh
I'm sure
man,
you're born and raised in it, or
man, I'm old, so we're going way back to the '90s now. Honestly, my first big experience with guns was probably I want to say about 1990. Well, it was definitely in 1990. 15 years old, going out hunting with my grandpa and all. He got me into just loving shotguns, and I actually got a job at a big gun range. They were pretty. They lived in a pretty well-to-do neighborhood, and it had a really nice gun range down there. And I actually got a job down there at 15 years old, pulling skeet for the big rich guys down there with their $10,000 over and under shotguns. I'm talking about big time with the little stations on each side and the cords. I mean, they're out there tipping us. They're tipping us $20, and we're going in spinning it on the candy machine, man. And it's crazy. Times have changed so much. Just to give you an idea, 15 years old, they had us out in our little shed, our little pool boy shed. They called us pool boys. They had us out there picking up the shotgun shells. 15 years old, out there reloading shotgun shells, man. Not a care in the world. That just tells you how much times have changed.
that's
From
crazy.
there, really, from there, I mean, just I like to say I was 15 years old there. I got married and did the whole kid thing really young. So about 5 years later is when I really bought my first rifle. And then after that, man, it's history. Once you buy one, you buy 10. So
Yeah, I went through that phase. Before I had to sell all my stuff last year, man. I had a pretty solid about 26 gun collection going on.
Oh, that
And
hurts, man.
I know. It was like selling your kids. It was like selling your kids.
Bob says try 60. That's old. I hear you, Bob.
Yeah, I just hit 43.
Yeah, I'll be 46 in a couple months myself. Yeah.
Oh man, Benji's in
I
the
know.
chat. Oh, Marty
God.
Richardson, Anthony Castro, Frank Cohen. Man, guns, games, and gadgets channels. Oh man, what's up, man? I tell you, it's awesome. So yeah, that was my first time just shooting at that range, and I met so many cool gun people that day. That's how I got into it. I went out and I bought a shotgun on sale at Big Five Sporting Goods. I didn't even know how to load it. I went to the range and I had to get on a cell phone and say, "How do I load this?" And my brother like turn it upside down. So I turned the whole shotgun upside down. I was looking through the buttstock. I'm like, I have no idea how to load this stupid thing.
Right.
I was as left coast as you could get, man. And the rest is history. From there, I moved to Texas, and then from Texas, oh god, man,
You went from one extreme to the other, from California to Texas, man.
dude, I tell you what, I zigzagged across that first gun show I went to, and to this day, my wife doesn't go with me anymore for two reasons. One, I
Right.
zigzag like crazy, and two, she's really short, and there's some country guys that go to these gun shows that don't really shower a whole lot, and she's about butt height to a lot of them. So for her to go to a gun show ain't that much. She's only 5 feet, man. Well, on a good day, she's 5 feet, so it's not that much fun for her. I like it.
Right.
Nice.
I'm loading here. Let me reload here. I think I'm spinning I'm out here in the garage with my laptop. My main PC's in the house. This thing's out here like, what are you trying to do to me, man?
Guns, games, gadgets says 20 years with 100 plus guns. Dang. Robert Smith says come to Texas for ammo. I tell you, so today I picked up 3 boxes of 9, 2 bulk packs of 800 round 22, uh, 2 boxes of slugs, and I picked up some of this 22 Stinger because I needed cleaner hollow points to shoot, man. Because that stuff I was shooting, that Winchester I was shooting the other day, was trash, absolute trash.
I think
Uh-oh, did we lose you? Oh, there you are. You faded out for a
am I
sec.
back? All right, let
Yes,
me
you
let me
are.
get back up here.
Freckle
Yeah,
says poor
next
wife.
time next time if we do this again, I'll have to put the big rig out here.
Oh yeah. Benji said he's considering moving to Texas. Uh, what region has a lot of woods and mountains? North Texas is all right. Anything north of the woodlands, the Conroe area. You probably like Conroe. Conroe's cool. Or you go to East Texas, go to Hill Country. That's why they call it the Hill Country. It's full of hills.
Now, does your wife do shooting and stuff with you though?
Oh yeah, so that's the one gun we couldn't sell is her Colt. She has a Colt 1911, and
Oh, nice.
yeah, she shoots the heck out of that thing. She's a much better shot than me, so
Right.
she really
Dude, the
wants us.
first time, go
Oh, go
ahead.
ahead.
I was just gonna say the first time my wife got behind the AR, man, it was over, dude. Now it's like she's out there hogging up all the shooting table and all. Oh, man, I'm having to
Right,
drag her out of the way.
right. Well, it's fun. I just got her in one of my other
It's
videos. I
amazing,
showed
dude.
this.
It's just amazing that.
Oh, go ahead, man.
No. I was just gonna say it's amazing in AR, man. The people that if you've never shot one, you get behind it, man, and that's it. That's all it takes is a few rounds, and you're hooked.
Yeah, I love the sound it makes when it runs out of ammo. That little spring, pa-ting! And oh, I'm out of ammo. Got to reload.
Oh yeah,
Mercer, is it lagging
yeah.
out on you, bud? Like I said, this whole format we're trying out tonight, man, this is just something new. I thought it'd be cool to have a guest on. So we're working out. Catfishing Chris, that stinger was $6 a box. It wasn't $2.99 a box. Felicia says wives are always a better shot than the husband. I believe it. Mostly because we're running away from you.
Right.
Charlie says not anymore. All right, cool. Scott says what's shaking, boys? But it depends how fast I move. Most of me.
Yeah, I'm probably causing a little this lag. I'm not like I say, my stuff inside's hardwired out here in the garage. I don't usually mess around with the internet out here. I need to run me a Ethernet line out here.
Yeah, because I figure you'll probably be doing some of these live streams too, man.
Oh yeah, I'm
It's
gonna
a lot
try to
of
get it
fun.
cranked up. Yeah, we're getting. Man, I like to say I appreciate everybody subscribing. We're getting on up there. So definitely, if I can hit 1,000 that way, I tell you a big reason I want to hit that 1,000 subscribers too is have access to the community posts. So when I see
Right.
deals and things come in stock and whatnot, I can post it up on there.
Yeah, man, that community post is great. I don't use it as much as I should. I usually just put blurbs out like, who's shooting out today or who's out hunting ammo. And then what's really cool now, since I've been meeting so many of these guys in person, I have about 20 or 30 text messages every morning telling me what academy has ammo. And if there's a lot that have ammo, I just post it up there like, hey man, these guys have ammo.
Dude, y'all got it going on down there with Academy, man. Y'all are really lucky to have that chain down there, big time.
Yeah, you know what? Well, from my house, I can go to about 7 different academies in 20-25 minutes.
That's awesome. See, I've
So
got I've got
yeah,
some really good stores, but you see, I'm in a pretty rural area, man. We don't have big chains like that. Rural King saves my life. I mean, they're the savior for me, without a doubt.
I'm gonna go to one of those when I go to Tennessee in 2 weeks. I'm gonna go to Rural King and a place called Dunham's. Dunham's?
That's basically the two choices I have besides Walmart.
Yeah, I want to try a Dunham's, and then in Atlanta they have a place. There's a huge gun store. I'm gonna stop in there. And oh man, thanks so much, Willie's, Williesm, Williesm. Hey, buddy, tell us some more about that R35 and what's done to it. Took the Super for ammo to that hunt today. We got lucky with 124 grain hollow points. The R35 is just bolt on with an E85. So right now it's about 640. It's right now the last dyno was 2 weeks ago. It was 647 to the wheels. So it's all wheel drive most of the time. So it's more car than it scares me to drive it, but I love it. It's so much fun. You got to keep both hands on that wheel though, man, because those sticky tires will get away from you real quick.
I guarantee it, man. I hadn't had anything fast since high school in an old 84 Z12, 84 Z28.
Oh no, what happened? What happened? Oh, we lost you real quick. I'm sorry about that. You said something about Z28 and a
I said
redhead.
that's in a redhead. No, not the redhead. I oh, okay, I'm back here. Yeah, see, I've got a little delay. It's messing with my head. No, I was going to say the last fast car I drove was an old 84 Z28 back in high school, man.
Yeah, I love those cars, man. They just look so cool. Like the new Supras that just came out. I don't like them.
Yeah, a lot of people, a lot of the hardcore super JDM type guys don't like those supers. They say they're basically just a BMW with a super name on it.
Exactly, exactly. That and even the new Corvettes are kind of just, eh.
I tell you what, though, those Corvettes for the money, man, what you get for the money is pretty unreal, dude.
You know what? That is crazy. That Oh, that's how you show it. I mean, I've been spending 20 minutes here. I mean, I've been trying to figure out how to show these things. I was so everybody watching this, I got this whole idea from the Hootie Who. I was watching him and watching his live stream and how professional it was. And I'm like, man, how is he doing that? That is really awesome how he does it. That is so cool. And then it took me 20 minutes to figure out how to push a button that says show.
Yeah, that's pretty slick.
Yeah, right.
What do you
Rural
guys think
King.
about? What do you guys think about being called ammo hoarders? You think you're an ammo hoarder? Who out there thinks they're an ammo hoarder?
Oh, I've heard that a lot. I get that a lot. Everyone's like, "Oh, it's because I hear this every day. It's because of you
Right,
tools and targets, and me that there's
right.
an ammo shortage. It's our fault." If,
Absolutely.
I'm gonna shoot this weekend. I'm gonna try and go both days.
F them, Marty Richardson says. That's what I say, man. I barely got any ammo. Like honestly, I hardly have any, man. I can't hardly find any ammo. I've got enough to fill up a couple of mags, but other than that, man, I'm ammo poor. I wish somebody would send me a little something so I could load up a few guns here and there, but I don't know what they're talking about.
Now that was funny. So
uh,
Frank Cohen says he's an ammo sexual. Well, I'm probably an ammo sexual too. It's all right. Hey man, don't tell. I won't tell.
there you go. Hey, you're only a hoarder if you, man. I honestly, I don't fault anybody if they want 10,000 rounds. It's just a matter of what you think you need to be prepared for and what you looking coming down the line, man. You know, who knows?
Right. Donald Foster says he'd rather be called an ammo hoarder than an ammo flipper. And so my thoughts on flipping ammo is like, look, man, if someone's going to show up and put in the work and stand in line for 4 hours, they can do whatever they want to that ammo. They earned it, whatever. It's for me to tell someone what to do. It's not my business. Whatever they want to do, it's just not my business. I shoot a lot, especially now, and then I just have a good time. I buy what I shoot. Now that my stockpile is pretty evened out, everything I buy now, like this 4 boxes of 9 I bought today, that's gone this weekend for sure.
Right, amen, man. That's me. Like everything I buy, I've talked about it till I'm blue in the face on my channel. But everything I buy gets slung out on the range, man. I'm a shooter, and people say, well, you're just gonna have to stop shooting. Like, come
No,
on, man. I'm not gonna stop shooting. That's a hobby I enjoy. I
not
mean, you
stopping.
give up what you enjoy, then what's the point, man? You know.
Yeah, for sure. Rainbow Sprinkles says, "My cash, don't tell me how to spend it." Exactly,
Amen, Sprinkles.
100%. Oh, Plum and Hog, ammo shooter, not hoarder. Plumbing Hog's been on my channel for a good minute.
That's me. Now, like I say, I've got quite a bit that that I put back, and to be honest, I hope I never break open some of the cases I've got put back for whatever reason. I hope my grandkids 70 years from now or find it, and then you hear them posting on. I found these rounds that my grandpa had 70 years ago, and they still shoot. I want to be that guy.
That's funny. They're gonna be I can't say the swear word. They're gonna be mad at you because you didn't put it in an ammo can and seal it up right.
Exactly. Yep. It's funny, man.
So you've had your channel for like what, about a month now. Well, you've been real active for about 5 weeks now.
Probably about 5 weeks. Yeah, like I think I was telling to you the other night. I've been on YouTube since like 2009, man, and I watched YouTube like I watch YouTube nonstop. I just love it. To me, YouTube's better than television by bar none anymore.
100%.
So, and then probably been big into guns, and I was real hesitant about making a gun channel, honestly, because of putting it all out there. I just got to thinking to myself, listen, man, everybody,
Right.
if it's the government you're worried about, the government knows everything you got, whether you filled out a form, whether you didn't. It's like there's no sense to hide who you are and what you got anymore, because there's no hide nowadays. There's just really not. So I started watching the little gun tube channels, and then the big ones. Everybody watches the big ones because, I mean, let's face it, they're great. They're entertaining.
Oh
But
yeah.
then you can't see but so much of that flashiness, and then you start venturing out. And for some reason, I'll be honest, this all of a sudden I just got bombarded with suggestions for a lot of smaller gun tube channels, and I was like, man, if everybody else can do it, I can do it too.
Like I
So
really enjoy watching. Oh, real quick, Finesse said, "Happy belated birthday, Smash. Here's $10 to support your channel. When can I buy the hoodie you saw in your video?" Actually, that hoodie. Oh, like this one. I got two, so I rotate them out. I'll probably have some merchandise up this weekend or next weekend. I'm not really rushing to put it out, but I've had a lot of people this week ask me about hoodies and t-shirts and stickers. A lot of stickers. But for the event on April 24th, I'm gonna do a sticker that you can put on your truck. It's gonna say "Smash Time Shooting Club," and I'm gonna stick it on everyone's car, especially if they have like a Obama sticker or a Biden sticker. I'm gonna start sticking them over those. Or in Texas, we have Beto
right.
O'Rourke stickers.
Speak,
Yeah.
dude. Speaking of that, if you go to crap, I've got the bookmark on my main computer, but there's an ammo company. It's got an unusual name. I can't. It's right on the top of my head. But if you go to their site, they'll ask you, "Did you vote for Biden?" If you have to
Oh,
click
I've heard
yes or
about
no,
them.
yeah, it's legit on their site. If you click yes, it kicks you off the site. It won't even let you in the site, man.
Oh man,
That's
that's
unreal.
funny.
It is
Good,
funny.
good for them, man. Good for them.
Right, right.
There
Yeah.
was one question that says, "What's your?" Oh, Scott says, "What's your favorite full size 9mm gun?" You go first.
Ooh, my favorite full size 9mm gun. Oh man,
Your
that's
house is on fire. You got to grab one and run.
if I've just got to grab one and run out, I'll be honest, man. I would have to. Ah, it's gonna have to be a Glock 17. I mean, as simple as that is, it has to be the Glock 17.
I appreciate Glocks, but I'm not a Glockophile. I like XDs a lot, and I didn't like Smith and Wesson M&Ps until I shot them. But I'd probably grab an XD, full size XD 5-inch.
Now TX Doc says P80. That's my favorite feeling gun right now, because honestly, a P80 is basically a Glock 17 built the way it should be built, with the nice undercut on the trigger guard, a lot better angle on the grip. The only thing, and I'm really confident in my builds, but I know for a fact that Glock 17, factory Glock 17, that bad boy it will never let you down, man. It just will not let you down.
I don't know if Mercer is joking, but he says a Daewoo. Daewoo.
That's a little dumpy little car, isn't it?
No, I think that's a Korean pistol. I think.
Is it really? I
I
thought that
think
was a little
so.
car.
Mercer knows a lot about guns, man. Is that it's made in Korea or something? David Ramirez has 92 FS with a 20 round mag. That would be cool. I've always wanted a 92 FS. I've never got my hands on one. That's one gun I've always wanted to shoot and own. I've never owned it. Hmm.
TX22 super fun and reliable. Robert Smith said that's funny that you mentioned that. They got that competition version out, and like I said, I sit and check these sites all day long. Rural King actually had the TX22 competitions in stock for about 30 minutes today.
Hey, Mercer, you're gonna get so much grief over saying Daewoo, bro.
Dave Wu.
Because like Michael Henderson, Daewoo equals disposable.
Yeah, Rainbow says it's both a car gun. I thought it was a car.
Yeah, Daewoo's cars, guns, TVs, appliances.
That's
Man,
funny.
Robert Vick says, "Wow." What are you saying "wow" for, Robert? We're making fun of Daewoo's. Well, it's
That's
funny. Like a Daewoo, I remember when Hyundai's. Everyone used to make. If you drove a Hyundai back in the '90s, you were broke and poor. Now, some of those cars are $50,000, $60,000 for a Hyundai. I don't get it. Or even Kia. That Kia Stinger is 65,000. It's bananas.
Catfish Chris says 762 by 39 in an AR platform. Yes or no? Ooh,
No for
depends.
me.
I would say it depends on. I don't have a lot of experience with that because of what I've read. There's a lot of hiccups sometimes. I would say it depends on the brand. I guess I personally don't have any. I keep my 5.56 in my ARs and my
Right.
7.62s in the AKs.
You know what? I would get one just to have fun, but for home invasion or anything like that, I wouldn't trust it
My home,
100%.
my actually home defense gun is 8-inch barreled 9 millimeter AR pistol.
Oh, nice. I was thinking about getting a 308 AR pistol with a
God.
10-inch. No, I go to this gun shop up here called ESAD Arms. Anybody in the chat knows about ESAD. I can't talk highly about enough about these guys, but they had on the shelf a couple times a 308 AR in 10 and a half inch barrel, and it is wicked, man. And everyone's like, 10 and a half inch on a 308 is not going to get enough velocity to go that far, but who cares? I
Oh,
don't.
you still got plenty of power, man. Definitely plenty of power.
Right. I'm not trying to shoot 200 yards with it.
2A says, how do I like the Palmetto AK? 2A, I love it, man. I absolutely love that gun. The fit and finish is great on it. Like I've ran, now granted, I've only ran about 250 rounds, but that thing runs like a scalded dog, man. Not any kind of failures whatsoever. None, buddy. None.
Dang. The
Love
Victor
it.
pistol in 308 is a winner for sure, said Kid M. Yeah. Paul M says use brass case ammo and that 7.62 by 39. Mine hates the steel cut. Well, see, if you have a 7.62 by 39 AR, that defeats the purpose of having it in an AR if you have to shoot brass, because that brass ain't cheap.
Yes,
If they
what do the AK guys say? If it can't eat the brass, it doesn't, or it can't eat the
any
steel, it doesn't
steel,
deserve the brass.
that's right. Mr. Cool says anybody try 350 Legend? Not me personally.
I haven't either. That's one that was kind of before all this mess started with the COVID and all this other jazz. That was one that was going to be my next build. I'd like to build out one in 350 Legend, and actually, I'd really like to build out one in 50 Beowulf.
Oh, that'd be sweet. So Michael Henderson has a good question, and you know what, Mike? Just so you know, I bought. I'm raining ammo here. So over penetration in the home. So I went out and bought some of this Winchester birdshot. It's 5 shot, but I think this will do plenty of damage for home invasion or whatever without over penetrating too much. So buckshot, like if I were to shoot, I would go out my front door and it would probably hit my neighbors. And I like my neighbors personally. I'd hate to, kill them. I don't want to be shooting at my neighbors. So I got that because I think this. What do you think, Tools? Do you think this will change someone's religion if they're coming through your house?
Oh, definitely. It'll definitely make them rethink the choices they made in life, without a doubt.
Right. I
and
think this will probably go through 2 doors, but not 3 doors.
And I'll tell you something, and what really kind of kind of made me think like this now more than I used to is, you know, I got that Panzer bullpup recently, and when I was out testing that thing at the range, and man, I put some 3-inch. I think it was I want to say number 6. It was that Super X, the 3-inch shells. My goodness, man! After shooting those double aught bucks, I shot probably 40, 50 rounds of double aught bucks. Put those 3 inches in it, man, and you could just, I mean, it was literally lifting my front foot up off the ground, dude. Those 3-inch number 6s were. I mean, it was devastating power.
Man, maybe I need to switch to even a lighter one then.
It was nasty, man.
I think if I ever get it, hey, that'd be a good. If you could get yourself on a couple doors, that would be a good thing for your channel since you have your own range. I mean, over penetration because that's. I mean, everyone's worried about it in the chat. I mean, I've run into a lot of people. Man, you could start out with like BBs all the way up to, buckshot will go through it, but that'd be a really good video.
Yeah, it would be. Some people have done a lot of that, but I noticed some of them, not take away from nothing because there's some great ones out there. But I noticed some of them are kind of like, I would really like to make it where really practical, like some vinyl siding, OSB insulation, and then the sheetrock on the inside, and just really see real
Man,
world situation.
now that would be cool because I've seen some people put a little bit of plywood up, but not anything
Right. Or
convincing.
just plain drywall, which, because, if you plain drywall, I mean,
Uh-oh, I think we lost tools for a sec. Jamal Christian says Whisper Tactical did a video today on the JTS shooting difference rounds for home defense. Yeah. Marty wants you to do a video, tools. The one noise. So what's the best shotgun to get? You don't have to spend a lot of money on a good shotgun. If you're just gonna look for something around the house, man, a Mossberg 500 will do the trick. Heck, those cheap Maverick 88s, that'll do it. Remington, can't go wrong with the 870. Robert Vick says, putting another quarter, tools and targets. You're fading out. You might have to rejoin. Mr. Cool says, out the country, I'm more worried about under penetration. Really? We'll just leave that one there. This is a family friendly show there, buddy. Mr. Cool. Caleb says, Winchester SPX is a great cheap shotgun. I'm going to have to try that out. Let me add tools back. There he is. There he is.
I think I'm back. Can you hear me again?
Yes. There you go.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna have to definitely run me an Ethernet cable out here if I do much of this, without a doubt. I think this Wi-Fi just not liking all this stuff going on.
It's not, man. Wi-Fi is just not reliable.
Yeah, I don't like it at all. Like I say, I don't normally mess with the internet out here in the garage. So I'm trying to make this laptop do its thing, and it ain't liking it.
Oh, here you go. 2A Defender says he needs to play with ammo and get by. You know what? That's something about gun the community is there's some funny guys, man. I've met some pretty cool, funny people in this group.
Oh yeah, I love it, man. Like I say, that to me, there's no friendlier specific group of people that I've seen, man. It's everybody gets along, and it's like we were in there, the Democrats jamming your connection. Tom says, you might be right, Tom. But I was in the gun shop the other day, man, and it's like people you've never met in your life, and you'll sit there and you'll talk to each other like you've known each other since you were kids,
Right. I met some guy in Academy just randomly today, and we stood there and talked for about 20 minutes. And then I was supposed to be on a conference call for work. And so I was like, man, I love chatting with you, bud. Join the channel. And I had to leave. But I had a really good video set for today where, I scored so much ammo, but I just didn't have time. Sometimes when you have a real job, it just gets in the way. And it was a bummer.
Yeah.
Charlie
Luckily,
says,
I've got a lot of time right now, so I can mess around doing stuff like that.
Charlie's a little late to that comment. We love our Kia van. I can't buy a Kia, man. I just can't do it.
Yeah, I'm driving around in a 1998 Dodge Durango, man. Cars, I'm over the car thing. I'm like, if it gets me and it's reliable, buddy, I'm all in it. Not to mention a 1998 Durango, I can sit here in the garage and break that thing down to every bolt and fix it myself,
All right, so Mr. Cool did have a real question. He says, out in the country, he's worried about under penetration. Now, if I was out in the country and I have to worry about shooting anybody, I would just always have double out buck in it and just call it a day. That's a wrap.
Oh yeah, if you're in the country, who cares? Yeah,
Right, 100%.
the biggest and baddest round you can reliably handle and use effectively. Really.
Yeah, so when I used to take people shooting, there's a funny thing. So, back in California, after I converted over to the gun 2A lifestyle, I would take a lot of people shooting. And I said, hey, I'll take you shooting. You shoot my guns, shoot my ammo, because it wasn't so expensive back then. He said, but you got to shoot the shotgun 10 times in a row. That's it. That's all I ask. That's your payment. So after the first 5 times I shoot it, I'd show them how to hold it. But those first 5 times, that's just fun for me.
Right.
So that was great.
That is funny. Yeah, that's I love having my own little range set up out there, man. There's nothing better because it's a lot of people are intimidated, especially new people going to a range. It's really intimidating, man, because you don't want to look like a big dummy and you don't want to do something dangerous and offend somebody. So it's really nice having your private place to shoot and learn about guns like that.
Yeah, 100%. I wish, actually, I was looking at property, but man, they want like $8,000 an acre where I want to go at, and they got 30 acres. So too
Oof.
much out of my budget for me.
Yeah, I know that's right, man.
And that's the problem when you move to Texas. Everyone has like, my aunt has property, or my uncle has property, or I inherited this property from my dad. I don't know anybody out here. So I gotta, anybody want to let Smash Time go shoot up their property, let me know.
Right.
I'll pick up all my brass. Says that's almost like gold now too. Benji says a 4570 is a great country option. Do you concur with that, sir?
Oh, most definitely. You talking about some big power right there.
Yeah.
It's
There's one of
hard,
those
kind of
go.
hard to find that ammo lately, but I ran across a bunch of it at Rural King a couple weeks ago. But it's kind of tough to find it right now.
Yeah, 100%.
But
Addison
yeah,
Miller says most ranges and people are amazing. You just have to ask. 100%. Just
yeah, that's
introduce
true.
yourself.
That's again going back to the gun community, man. Most gun owners are amazing. Like the gun ownership and talking about guns and shooting, it just brings you together. Period. No matter what.
Yeah. Rich Tan says I'm from Cali too. Left in 1991. Well, I left in 98, so I was pretty close behind you. No, God, no, I left in 2004. Yeah, 2004. Shucks, not soon enough.
Yeah, I grew up down in Georgia myself. Moved up to North Carolina, then up here to Virginia. They're getting us in Virginia here, man. Virginia's turning into the next California slowly but surely.
Man, I think everyone should just make their way to Texas and then just draw the wall around Texas and just,
Right.
we got enough infrastructure down here that we can take care of ourselves.
Of course, now they're coming as far as federal. They're slinging them bills through, man. They're trying to get them through.
Yeah, yep. Catfishing Chris says he's got to go to work tomorrow. Take care. Fist bump. Have a good night, buddy.
Yeah, see you, Chris. Appreciate you watching, man.
Make sure you're subscribed to Tools and Targets. Hey, how'd you come up with the name Tools and Targets?
You know what? Honestly, well, guns. A lot of people refer to guns as tools, and my thought when I made this new channel was I would do guns, and because I like to work on stuff, man. I love working on cars. I love just fixing handyman and all that. So I was going to do a combo tool and gun channel, but then I was like, well, tools works for a name of a gun too, so I'll just make it all guns.
Yeah, there you go. Because yeah,
I,
once you have a name like Second Amendment or something like that, you're kind of stuck, man. You can't really talk about anything else.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I was going to mix it up, but I feel like I got to feeling like I should probably just. I think I don't know how people really feel about these mixture of channels. And personally, myself, I like a channel that's based on one specific topic. That's just my
Yeah,
thing.
100%. Kevin Davis says, I met Smash Time at Eastab Meet and greet. Only 3 brothers in the building felt at home. I felt at home, man.
Hey, I appreciate that, Marty. Thank you, man. Only
Yeah,
three
Marty.
brothers. Hey, that's the thing about here, man. Yeah, it don't matter. Black, white, Asian, Hispanic, man, woman, man. It
I
don't
don't.
matter.
I tell everyone like this, man. If two people want to be gay, go be gay. I don't care. If someone wants to do something else, go. You want to be a chick after being a dude for 30 years? Go do whatever you want to do. Just
Hey,
don't mess with my guns. Guns is
amen.
my
Yeah.
issue, man.
Hey, I'm with you there. You do, hey, whatever floats your boat, man, you do it. I got no problem with it. You let me do what I do. Got no problem.
100%.
As long as we're not invading each other's lives for the worst and we're trying to take each other's rights and stop each other from enjoying our own life, hey, more power to everybody.
It's funny. I got a buddy who's gay, and when they passed that same-sex marriage, he was like, "Dang, he has screwed up my life. Now I got to do it." He goes, "We've always had that back door where we don't have
Right.
to. Oh, can't get married. Sorry." And then he's like, "Just leave us alone, man. Most gay people just want to be left alone. They're like 2A people. Just leave us alone."
Yeah, man.
You know, Addison Miller. Hold on, what'd she say? I have a mixed channel I'm starting called Gun Games, Guns and Video Games. Hmm, that'd be pretty cool. I like video games.
Hey, believe it or not, I'm a huge video game player to this day. At least 3 days a week, I'm jumping into Warzone, sending kids to the gulag. Still at 46 years old, man. And so, hey,
Dude,
I'm all with you on that.
I tell you what, I had a bunch of people call me today from my Fallout 76, and they're like you got to get on tonight. I'm like, all right, so I guess I'll get back on for a couple hours. I haven't played that game in like 6, 7 months, though. I don't even know if it's still there.
Yeah, see, I'm a COD man. I've always been a Call of Duty head, man. I'm hooked on it.
Hey, Tool, since you're on here, you know a lot more about ammo than I do, 100%. What is a cut shell in the
A
shotgun
cut
shell?
shell is basically you take like your bird shot, your number sixes, your number five, 7.5. It's basically a homebrew slug. You take in right below your where your load is, you cut the outer layer
Mhm.
of your shot shell, and it basically sends the whole chunk of your pellets out as one big. It makes it a slug almost, one big projectile coming out. It's basically a cheap way if you can't get buckshot, easy way to make yourself a kind of a slug.
Yeah, so some guy was telling me that today at Academy. He's like, "Yeah, I just make cut shells," and I just was nodding like, "Mm-hmm." I had no idea what he's talking about, man.
You
So,
can also, some people don't like the cutting thing because it gets a little sloppy sometimes and might get a little finicky. You can also do the same thing with wax. A lot of people do. You'll cut the tip open and just take you some melted wax, and it basically makes those pellets into a big solid projectile.
oh man, I that's kind of cool
Yeah, it is pretty neat. Yeah,
because I
definitely.
got a ton of birdshot. I got boxes and boxes and boxes of birdshot. So,
That's why most people do it because birdshot is pretty easily accessible when buckshot's not.
and it's cheap.
Yeah, definitely.
Addison Miller says I play Call of Duty a lot. Nice. What's your screen name, Addison? We'll look for you on call. I don't play COD anymore. My average demographic is Atari 2600 age.
Hey, I got a Atari 2600 in the closet still, man, with probably 100 games for that thing.
Rainbow Springs says cut shell or wax.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
That's
Yeah.
right. Guns, games, gadgets. Says he plays Call of Duty. Charlie, do you play any video games? You don't look like a video game type. I met Charlie. Charlie's a salty dog. For someone so young, he's got experience behind those eyes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Michael Henderson, you can put. Oh, so Michael Henderson, let me tell you something about Michael Henderson. So I met him at the Uvalde Academy, and you know what he did is he went out and got a whole bunch of those 3D printers. And when those nurses and doctors and teachers had to wear masks all the time, he made that little thing in the back. He was making them by the thousands and just giving them away.
Wow.
That's a solid dude right there. Michael, you're good in my book. I got that 380 for you too, buddy. His wife shoots 380, and she's hurting for it, so I scooped him up a little bit.
Felicia's asked about trap or skeet. I love trap and skeet. Like I was saying at the very beginning, I don't know if you were in here. That's basically what got me into guns was playing or pulling, I should say, pulling skeet for the big rich guys at a big gun club, and we would go out there after hours. And like I say, they would have us out there picking up the shells and reloading them, and that's so as another little perk, we got to shoot as much as we wanted for free. They had little
Oh man,
in-house
that's cool.
shotguns. So man, I'll be honest, at 15-year-old, I was shooting 25 out of 25 on the skeet field out there with the big dogs. Man, it's a load of fun, a super load of fun.
Man, that would be a lot of fun. So you were out there like in front of them as they were shooting?
Well, see, the way it works is when you go out there, you have, I can't remember how many stations it is. It's basically a half circle, and on each ends of the half circle are big cement towers with the actual machines in them. And we had these little cables that were buried in the ground. I mean, this was a big time skeet field, like it was the rich neighborhood. Let's just say that. You plug that cable in, and you start in front of one house over here at the very front, and you'd shoot a single. They pull you, we shoot a single, they pull again, you shoot a boom, boom, a double, then you move to the next station and you work your way around that semicircle. And it was 25 shots total. So we would be behind them waiting for them to say pull, and we push a button when in time. And that was another thing, man. You get them big dogs out there with all that money, you better, when they say pull, buddy, if you were half a second late, you just lost that $20 tip. So you was on your game when them guys said pull, man.
Dang, $20 tip. That was bananas.
Yeah, boy, man, it was nice.
Addison, that's her Call of Duty. I'll be able to see that later.
Long stroke 05.
Elio Cami said, "Dude, I've built a great network. Thanks for the tips. Academy is the best." Nice, man. I'm glad it's funny. Heck, man, I've met so many cool people, and they in turn have met other gun people, and they have their own little networks. So it's pretty all right, man. The gun community in Houston is getting a lot stronger. And that event we're doing April 24th. Too bad you can't come down for that, because that's going to be bananas.
I know, man.
That's going to be a lot of fun.
Hey, I looked it up on MapQuest. It's a 17-hour drive. Like I was telling you years ago, I was into big into nitro RC cars, and I made that drive about 15 hours down there. I was in North Carolina at the time, and it was a 15-hour drive, buddy, down there to Euless, Texas, to race RC cars.
Man, that's hardcore.
That was crazy. I was big into it, though.
Willie says, "What guns have you bought because of its use in games?" For me, it was the HK SP5 and the SP5K PDW SBR both. Dang, Willie's got a lot of money. I don't think I've ever bought a gun from a video game.
I don't think I've ever actually bought one just because it was in a game, but some of them I've got, and when I play the game, I'm like, oh man, that's modeled off of whatever,
I used to want a FAMAS real bad since my SOCOM days. I used to use that. That was my only gun I would use.
I really want a SCAR, man. That's the one I want for my next big high dollar purchase is a SCAR, man. I'm just dying to get one.
I was looking at one this week. Pretty sweet.
Yeah, man. Sweet. I saw one in my gun shop when I was in there yesterday. Was it? Yeah, yesterday. Like $3,000 though. Whew, man.
That's pricey. This one was used, and I think it was 2,100. But it looked abused.
It looked abused, yeah. Yeah. To be honest, brand new ones kind of look abused because all the multicolor they got going on with the light tan and the dark tan and just the calico looking. They're nice though.
2A Defender says he loves to shoot skeet. Oh, wrong one.
Skeet's a blast, man. Skeet and trap, sporting clays too. They got all kind of for the sporting clays. You go out in the woods, and they got some called rabbits that are a lot harder, and they'll sling in an underhand motion, and they roll across the ground, and you have to shoot them like you're shooting rabbits and all.
2A Defender says a SCAR 20. Yeah, that'd be sweet. Caleb says he just wants a Glock, and he's saving up now. Caleb, you must be a new shooter. That's awesome, man.
Dinner time, Marty says.
Marty's getting yelled at by the wife. You feel it. I can feel the ESP coming through the... Well, heck, man, this has been a lot of fun, Tools. Like I said, anybody in the chat right now, if you're not subscribed to Tools and Target, run over to his channel. Hey, can you put your link to your page in the chat?
Let's see if I can pull that up.
Cut and paste it.
My laptop's out here saying, man, what is wrong with you tonight? What are you trying to do to me?
White Space Marine says, I have a strong desire for certain calibers. As soon as the gun crazy comes down, I want to get something different. Get 10 millimeter. If you don't have 10 millimeter, get 10 millimeter as far as pistols.
10 millimeters a fun caliber for sure.
Oh, these
There's my
rifle rounds.
Hey, but speaking of 10 millimeter, check this out. So, well, you guys have seen 10, but there's 10 versus 9. I mean, you can tell which one that is. Now, when I got the 10 versus 9, I thought, man, that's crazy. That makes 9 look like a little baby. But then you take the 10 versus what I picked up yesterday, and look at that, man. Like that right there makes the 10 look like a 22 LR, baby. Like that's a monster right there. That's that
Well,
44 Magnum. That's crazy.
Charlie says smash time could stand for a lot of things. Yes, it could. It could be anything. Who knows? Awesome, man. We're gonna sign out for and take this offline. But um, Addison says 10 millimeters a riffer. Area 51, thanks for the live feed. Caleb says I build my own, but I'm in New Jersey. Caleb, you got to get out of New Jersey, man. That state is going down. You got to get out. Mark Frost says he loves the smell of gunpowder. Nice. Well, like I said, if you guys aren't subscribed to Tools and Targets, go subscribe. It's a great channel. He puts in a lot of work, a lot more work than I do. I just run around stores. He's actually shooting and putting in stuff. He's putting in a lot of work.
I
So,
try, but yeah, I appreciate that, man. I definitely appreciate you having me on tonight, without a doubt. And I appreciate
yeah,
everybody who
it's been
has
fun.
subscribed and watches me and then support me. I really do appreciate it, guys.
Awesome, man. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to leave the chat on for a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and sign off. And thank you so much for jumping on the chat. Maybe we'll do it again in a couple weeks.
Absolutely. Anytime. Thank you very much, man.
All right, brother. Take care, man.
Yep.
Guys, this has been a lot of fun. I can't thank you enough. Um, a lot of fun. I really appreciate everything you guys have done. I appreciate all the birthday wishes too, man. It's been a lot. Felicia, thanks for the live feed. Plumbing Hog. Yeah, this was fun, man. I'm trying to do new things. Um, it's a work in progress. You guys are going to spend your time with me. At least I want to, I want to earn your views. I want to earn your subscriptions. Um, I just don't want to do anything for free. And if you guys are coming out on April 24th, it's going to be a blast, figuratively in person. It's going to be so much fun. April 24th, Trinity Armory. It's going to be a lot of fun. I have about 30 people RSVP already. And I'll go into more details as closer we get to that date. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all you guys. Till next time.